SiriusXM The Heat. I'm Mina SayWhat. Joining Mina's house today is Mooski. He's a lover. He's a
Oh,
track star.
yeah.
Yo, I'm sure you hear this all the time, but we love your song, man. We really do.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
It's
It's definitely it's going crazy right now, and it's just a blessing all the way around.
absolutely such a blessing. But it's funny. The song is catchy, but then the lyrics are like super deep. So it's like, well, deeper than some of the other music that's out there right now. And it's dealing with
Mhm.
something that I think is really like, something that people need to talk about, how people deal with conflict in relationships, how some
Yeah,
people
yeah.
try to talk things out and, some people try to run, like what happened in your life to make you get to this point where you're like, I got to put this in a song.
I mean, uh, the same thing that's in the music. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that's in the music. I mean, like Trackstar is just pulled from a real place. So, it's just talking about just being more ready than the other person. You get what I'm saying? You just being more ready. Like you're ready to handle problems, you're ready to do everything. You get what I'm saying? But you're just dealing with someone who's just used to running from problems and they never been ready to, you know what I mean? So it's just like that.
So the lyrics say she's a runner, she's a track star, she gonna run away when it gets hard, right? I wanted to kind of
Mm.
talk about that a little bit because in my personal situation, I didn't know if you was talking about me in the song, but I was like, wait a minute. I feel like sometimes you cannot work through things in a relationship. Like some things are
Mm.
so big that you got like it's better to just bounce. Like, why talk about this? Why keep having the same argument?
Mm.
Like, do you think that's possible? Because I mean, I'm not married, I'm not in a relationship, but sometimes you don't see a resolution with certain situations. So the only thing you can do is really walk away, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely, most definitely. Like, there's no point in trying the same thing. And look, my uncle told me this one time, and this ain't even on a relationship tip or nothing. It's just about life. He told me if you keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting. You get what I'm saying? So at some point, you do run into that. You do run into that time where it's just like, okay, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't even call that running. I would just call that, just being smart and moving on.
That's how I feel. That's why I feel like there needs to be a follow-up song, right? Like there needs to be like a 2.0, which is the other side of you're saying I'm not trying to communicate, you're saying I'm running away. However, we've been down this road already. I've tried to communicate, I don't see anything changing. Why keep
Hmm.
hitting my head against that brick wall? At a certain
Hmm.
point, I gotta bounce.
Right.
So are you working on this 2.0? Like, what's going on there?
I mean that's a rebuttal. That's a rebuttal that I can't speak on. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gotta get like a female artist to speak on that rebuttal. You know, and I can only tell my experience.
Right. I heard he was trying to get Drake on the remix. How's that going?
You know what I'm saying? We try like the remix is being worked. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, God gonna make a way and put whoever is supposed to be on there on there. So that's how we go rock
Yeah, I'm sure you're getting a lot of attention. I mean, I really like how like
it.
Chloe incorporated like your line in the Young
Yeah.
Blue remix, like who have you talked to or have reached out where you're like, I can't even believe you're from Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're like, yo, I'm this kid from Alabama. Like, is this happening right now?
I really haven't had like a moment where I'm like yo, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm just so like it feels like it just feels right. It feels like I'm supposed to be here. And like I feel like I've been here before for some reason. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like this is supposed to happen. Like
Right.
I can't even explain it, but at the same time, I'm definitely grateful for it. But when I saw like Holly Berry do it, I was like, I just took some time to think. I was like, wow, like this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like this is crazy. But then, I just flipped that switch like, okay, let's give them some more music to make more stars dance to and make more stars post. You know what I'm saying? I just try to, everything that goes on, I try to relate it back to music. Try to throw it back to music just so I can stay focused. Because it's like I mean, it's definitely a great accomplishment, but it's nothing compared to what I want to do. It's just a drop in the bucket.
So, Darian, the only reason I know your name is because that's what it says on the bottom here when you tapped into the to the Zoom here. So where'd you get
for real?
Yeah, it says Darian right there. That's how I knew your
Oh,
name.
it's supposed to say Mooski. That's crazy.
How'd you get your name? So obviously your real name is Darian. How'd that turn into Mooski?
My nickname is Moo. So no one really calls me Darian. You know, so my parents didn't even call me Darian. Like I never really heard Darian a lot. You know, everybody just called me Moo. And when I like became like a senior in high school, like everybody really like started calling me Moo just because like, you know.
Who gave you that name, Mumu? Where's that from?
My mom. I think my mama gave it to me. I'm pretty sure my mama gave it to me, but it's been like since I was little, and so I wanted my artist name. You know, I wanted it to be me. I didn't want to put Mumu. But, you know, some people call me Mumu. Some people call me Moo. So you know, I just put Mooski, and people, you know, it's still Moo.
I like it. I'm glad you ain't put it like Lil Mumu or something.
Oh no. Yeah, we ain't
or
doing all
young
that.
or young Mumu.
Nah.
So Moo, so you recorded this song last year, right? So it sits there, and then all of a sudden, you know how TikTok is. You know, one person makes one song, something goes viral. Had you given up on the song? I mean, I think you dropped this last June, or you probably worked on it even before that, right?
No, it was June, but no, I never gave up on it because it blew up off the rip. Like it was the first. It did 1 million. Like this was my biggest song. It did 1 million in 6 months, and then it did another 1 million in that same month, and then like it just kept going up. So when we got to the top of the year, I'm sitting at like 10 million on Apple Music, and this before the deal, this before TikTok and everything. I'm sitting at 10 million on Apple Music. I'm already negotiating with labels in November of last year.
So this was all off like internet streaming.
Yeah, like this was just all off of Apple, YouTube, TikTok really wasn't going up then. It was just Apple and YouTube really. So yeah, I never gave up on it. Like I was doing shows last year, like October, November till now. You know what I'm saying? So like nothing ever slowed down. The song always it was just going up every day. I never seen it hit a I never seen it like plateau or nothing. Like it kept going every day. It would go from 10,000 streams one day to 20,000, then 100,000. Then I hit like 1 million in a week. Then I hit like 2 million in a week. So it was just like going crazy, and I ended up signing a deal February 10th. Because I just wasn't ready to talk in November. I wasn't ready to talk. So I mean, like we just kept them entertained, kept the labels entertained, but we really wasn't, you know, like really committing to nothing because I just wanted to work, and so yeah, like around February 10th, I signed, and you know, I didn't want to announce anything or nothing. Like we just try to kind of move silent with it, and then it just took off.
How many labels were interested at the time?
I think 4.
Wow. Yo, it's crazy how, like, as an outsider looking in, right? As just somebody, you know, I'm just going out, and we don't really even go out because back in the day you would go out, right? And then you would hear the music in the club, right? Now with the corona, I don't know where you are, but where I'm at, I'm not trying to go out. When I go outside, I be feeling like I got corona on me. Like I'm not trying to be out there, right? So it's like I don't have the club to listen to the song. So now the way that I get music is through, like, it's sad, but it's through TikTok or Instagram or social media. So it's so crazy how literally the outsider looking in, like I came across the song on TikTok, right? But you was already working, you was already streaming, like you was already doing numbers. That's so interesting to me, yo. It really is.
Yeah, we was hitting on 10 bands a show last year.
Wow. So how much you pulling a show now?
I mean, I can't say.
I be asking because y'all be liking to brag.
No. I definitely was on bragging right there. I was just saying, like, it was just that's how far that's how far the record was. It was moving, like it was moving fast. Like it was just hot, especially in Florida. Like it was just hot. Everybody just wanted to get me down there. Everybody was just singing a song and requesting a song. It was just going crazy.
You know they open in Florida, so I understand
oh,
why.
Yeah, we Miami like my second home.
I'm gonna stay away from you. I make sure I don't got the corona on me. It's like, nah, I'm just playing. Mooski's joining us here at Mina's house. You're on the Heat, SiriusXM. That's funny. So Mooski, when I first interview an artist, so this is my first time talking to you, right? When I first interview someone, I go to Wikipedia. Mm-hmm. You don't have a Wikipedia. Is that on purpose?
I mean, I don't know. you gotta ask the label about that. You know.
I thought maybe you were trying to be like mysterious. You know how some people like, remember when her came out and we would never see her with her shades off? Like, I thought it was one of those things, you know?
I mean, if it is, I don't know. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just naturally move like that anyway, though. You know what I'm saying? I really ain't like, yeah, you're not gonna know anything about me just by like looking up stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't post a lot that's going on, you know what I'm saying? I don't do a lot at all, like, you know what I mean? I just keep everything. That's probably because of, you know, my Marine background or something, but I just don't give up information like that. Like, I just don't tell everybody what's going on. That's why I never like.
What's your sign?
Gemini.
Oh, now I get it. When's your birthday?
June 11th.
Okay. All right, Gemini. Are you really like the true, like, you know how some people are nothing like what their sign is? The Geminis that I meet, it's literally like, there's like two people in there. Is that how you are?
I don't know, man. I don't know. People say that about Gemini. They have like two different like personalities and stuff. I mean, I don't know.
How'd you grow up? Like, how many brothers and sisters do you have? Like, tell me about your background, about your family.
Well, I got 3 siblings. I got 2 sisters and a little brother, and I was the second. I was the second born out of those 4. And you know, my parents, they battled health problems and stuff like my whole life. So, you know, I was really like, you know, taking care of my family and stuff. When I got to an appropriate age, I was just like, you know, take care of them and stuff like that. When I was 15, you know, I was a worker out of the bunch. I was the one that was gonna get out there and make the money. You know what I'm saying? That just always been me. My mom always known that. Even like at Christmas time, she asked me if I want presents or money. I take the money every time. I take $100 over 10 presents. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how I was. You know, I've always been a worker, and you know, I've always wanted more than I had. Always, you know. So, but yeah, when I was 18, my mom had a stroke.
Oh.
And it paralyzed her left side. And then I went to the Marine Corp at 18 in September. And when I was about to get ready to graduate, my pops passed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. It's all good though. You know, it's just life. You know, sometimes life just hit like that, and you gotta just find a way to, you know what I'm saying, to keep going and find some motivation.
So that makes you ambitious and makes you want to really work hard and get to the next level in your career, because, you know, you have a lot of responsibilities, it seems like, right?
Yeah, for sure. And it's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? So I told
you that Corona, man. You've been down there in Florida.
Nah, look, they made me take 2 tests back to back. I'm here in New York. That's probably why I'm sick.
Yo, so the Marine, oorah! I remember, when I was in high school, they put me in JROTC. Man, that Marine stuff is so hard. Do you still do your bed the way that they show you? You know how they make you do your bed a certain way. Do you do your bed that way?
No, I definitely I don't put the 45-degree angles in my on the corner. But I mean, I definitely, like, when I make my bed up, I definitely like it tight. Like, I don't like the wrinkles on it.
Yeah. So how long were you in the Marines?
I was in it 4 years.
Oh, wow. You was a Marine.
Yeah, I did my first term.
What ranking did you go up to?
I was a sergeant.
What? Oh, we talking to a sergeant. Yo, that is amazing. I want to talk to you, man. You're really interesting to me. Mooski's here on the Heat, SiriusXM. Mina SayWhat. SiriusXM The Heat. I'm Mina SayWhat. I'm getting all in Mooski's business. I apologize, Mooski. The more that you talk, I think it's because I didn't really find a lot about your personal life. And so like the more that you talk, the more that I'm like impressed, and I haven't read it or heard it yet. So that's why I think I'm like, really amazed by it. Your sense of responsibility and how mature you are and how ambitious you are, how you take care of your family, how you were in the Marine Corps, you was a sergeant. So like the Marine Corps is very, very disciplined, right? And everything is like strict. So how do you apply that to your music? Because a lot of people might not know, but in order for you to be successful in the music industry, a lot of that you have to take into your career.
Just the whole structure of the Marine Corps and transferring over to the music industry is like, it's so many similarities. As far as like, you got to wake up, you got things you got to get done, you got time hacks you got to make, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like the same thing. So, I just try to use the same thing I did in the Marine Corps, over here on this side, even when it comes down to, down to the music, you just got to stay focused and really, really look at what you're here to do. Look at your vision and stuff. Because at the end of the day, I signed a contract with the Marine Corps, and now I signed a contract with Capitol Records. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta stay loyal to the contract. You gotta know what you're signing. You know what I'm saying? And honor the contract and really give it your all. You know what I mean? But on this side, it's kind of like more freedom. I got a lot more freedom. And that's really what I wanted. I really wanted more freedom to, really do what I wanted to do to get the impact that I want. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the Marine Corps, it definitely, it just makes me lock in, and be aware of what needs to be done and what I need to do it. Because I just know that after being in the Marine Corps, I know that I can do anything.
Yo, I really tip my hat off to anybody in the service, in the military, because I literally was in it for a year and I'm like, this is not for me. I was like, yo, I remember they had sent me to Fort Dix in New Jersey, which is like where they train people. Yo, I was in trouble every day. They had, and this is just it's JRTC, right? So it's supposed to be like the mini baby version in high school. And they had me down in the sand doing push-ups. I couldn't even do a boy push-up. They was like, do 10 push-ups. And I'm like, I can't. I was crying. I was like, I'm not built for this. Like people are really made out of something different. So yeah, I salute you, man. So now you're doing this music thing. How do you build on what you got going on right now? What are your like future goals for yourself?
I wanna be I just want to have an impact on the world. I want to be an inspiration. I want to be an inspiration to the people. You know what I'm saying? And simultaneously, I want to be the biggest artist. I want to be the best. I mean, that's what I'm working towards. I want to everything I do. I want to be respected. You know what I'm saying? I want to, when I walk into a room, no matter who's in there, I want to be respected. I want to be known. Like, okay, this is Mooski. You get what I'm saying? Like. And everything that I've ever done, since I was little, everybody has always known who I was. More people know me than I knew them, and that's even before I went to the Marine Corps. That's when I was in high school. People just knew me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the same thing in the Marine Corps.
Yeah. So what's on your bucket list of who you want to work with next?
I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to lock in, finish my project, and you know what I'm saying. Just make my debut and become established. I kind of want to establish myself, before I start just going all out in the industry. I want to just focus on what I got going on and make sure everything I'm doing is right and it's aligned to my vision.
So when's the album coming? Are you like done with it, or you're in the process of making it?
We just putting everything together, like it, just making sure everything's perfect, and we're gonna give it to the people. I want to make sure I take my time and make sure it's right, because my fans deserve that.
Right. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Mooski. I really like you, so I'm gonna let you play whatever song you want. what, you know, and we got to get the clean version though. So we're already playing Trackstar. Anything else you want to play?
We got Game of Love. We got Game of Love out there, the clean version. We got
All
a clean
right.
version out there as well.
All right, let's turn it up. Go ahead, introduce your song.
Yo, this your boy Mooski, and this is my single Game of Love right here on The Heat.
That's right. You're in Mina's house on the Heat, SiriusXM. Thank you, Mooski. Bye,
I appreciate
Moo.
you.